Hi, I'm Trisha Helfer, and I'm so delighted to help Kitten Rescue celebrate this milestone. Kitten Rescue has been working to find safe and loving homes for the cats of Los Angeles for 25 years now, with a network of hundreds of volunteers who have saved thousands of lives. But it all started with a woman who was curious about the contents of a crinkling brown paper bag.
Hi, I'm Sue Romaine, and I founded Kitten Rescue 25 years ago. So when I first started volunteering at the LA shelters, I thought that maybe they would be no-kill shelters, but in fact they were more like all-kill shelters. Especially small kittens under the age of 8 weeks were just immediately taken to the back and euthanized. And so one day I was doing my shift and I was leaving, and as I'm walking down the path at West Valley Shelter, there was an elderly gentleman walking the other way, and he had a little bag in his hand, and I knew. And I said, "What's in that bag?" And he said, "Oh, it's a little kitten." And he opened it up, and it was a little black and white kitten, about 4 weeks old. And he said, "See?" He said, "This one was harder to catch. The others I got last night." And I thought, no, because I knew they were already dead. So I grabbed the bag, and I said, "Give me that kitten." And he looked a little nonplussed, but gave me the bag, and I took the kitten home, and I fostered her, and I named her Jackpot because I felt she hit the jackpot by being a little harder to catch. After I rescued Jackpot, smuggling kittens out of the shelter became kind of an obsession. And I would intercept people on the sidewalk. Other volunteers would keep an eye out for me. There was actually an animal control worker who would put them in her purse rather than check them in properly. And so we just started accumulating kittens. So I got a couple of cages, and I went to a local pet store on Ventura Boulevard in Woodland Hills, and I sweet-talked them into letting me do adoptions. And at first it was just me, and then after a few weeks somebody wandered in and said, "Hey, do you need help?" And yes, I did. And the next thing you knew, more and more people were coming by, and I was able to organize a foster system. And because fosters were coming in from other parts of LA, they were reaching out to pet stores in their area, and before we knew it, we had an organization.
Once the word started spreading, help came from all different directions. Having volunteers who were eager to pitch in was the key to Kitten Rescue's growth. And Kitten Rescue put them to work in all kinds of ways.
Listen, I just wanted to say happy 25th anniversary to Kitten Rescue. I am so excited. What an achievement. What a milestone. I worked with Kitten Rescue many years ago in a number of capacities. I was a foster parent. I did trap, neuter, release, and I also ran the helpline. That's the phone number where people leave a bunch of messages about cats that they want to give away. I'm so proud to have worked with you guys, and I wish you the very best.
With more and more people like Jenna joining Kitten Rescue's efforts over the years, we were constantly thinking about ways to better serve the forgotten felines of Los Angeles. And that meant figuring out how to help the cats who couldn't get help anywhere else.
By 2005, we had grown so much that we had more cats than we had places to put them, and we were forced to rent spaces from other rescue groups, board them in vets' offices, and do all these things that were starting to get expensive. We really needed to have our own facility, and an amazing opportunity arose in 2005 when somebody who had a cattery, known as the Casitas Hotel for Cats, was looking to get out of the cat rescue business and reached out to us, asked if we would be interested. We took a look at it and said, "This is our place." Having the sanctuary has allowed us to do things we weren't able to do before. Like if we needed to do a large rescue operation, take in 20, 30 cats at once, they would have a place to go. We also were able to build a space where we could keep our cats with feline leukemia since they couldn't live in foster homes with other cats, and we are the only rescue in Los Angeles that has a dedicated space for leukemia cats. And also the sanctuary gives us a place where we can rescue more difficult cats like older cats and cats with special medical needs and give them a place to live and heal.
It was spring 2007 when I got a call around 9 o'clock at night from a woman who had found a baby kitten laying in the gutter. The kitten had a broken leg, and when I got there, the girl told me she'd given baby Tylenol to the kitten. Well, baby Tylenol is toxic for kittens, so we immediately took her to the vet where they started to treat her for Tylenol poisoning. She was scheduled for surgery the next morning. We had to raise $1,500 to pay for her surgery. We put a plea out, and within 2 hours, we raised the $1,500, and an additional $5,000 came in from an anonymous donor. Unfortunately, Hope did not survive the surgery, So we established the Hope Fund in her honor to save more cats in dire need of medical care like Hope. Since 2007, we've saved so many cats through the Hope Fund, cats that wouldn't have had a chance without this amazing program. Recently, we rescued Chance from West Valley Animal Shelter. Chance was in bad shape when we got him. He had multiple injuries and an infection. He was on IV antibiotics for a week at the vet. It was touch and go. But Chance pulled through and is now in foster care with his new sister, who also came to us with broken ribs.
In 2011, 2 out of 3 cats and 3 out of 4 kittens in the city shelter system would not make it out alive. To solve that problem in 2012, we joined with best friends to form the NKLA Coalition, No Kill Los Angeles, to turn Los Angeles into a no-kill city. And through our efforts, by 2020, we had succeeded and made Los Angeles no-kill.
A big part of our work with the NKLA Coalition has been saving the animals most at risk at the shelters. Little kitties like Jackpot, the one who started it all.
In 2016, we opened a kitten rescue nursery that enabled us to take kittens from the shelter, bottle babies who needed 24-hour care. So this enabled us to actually work with the shelters. They were able to let us know when kittens were there and we would pick them up, and we didn't have to go and smuggle them out like Sue had to do 25 years ago. In our first year, we took around 500 babies from the shelter. So during the pandemic, resources were very limited as far as taking care of bottle babies around the clock. So we switched to a model where we were taking in kittens that were already weaned, and the bottle babies were going directly into foster care. The nursery has evolved into taking care of all different kinds of kittens and cats. We do have a lot of special needs cats here as well.
The nursery is truly a wonderful addition to the sanctuary. And while we're happy to let the kitties stay as long as they need to, our greatest wish is for them to find a loving home someday.
In 2018, we opened the adoption center at Kitten Rescue. And that was a response to the fact that we needed to save more kitties, and so therefore we needed to adopt out more kitties. And this is Harmony, and she wouldn't be here without Kitten Rescue. So the adoption center has been successful in that we've gotten every year 150 to almost 200 adoptions.
With so many cute animals to hang out with at the sanctuary, we could be forgiven for never wanting to leave. But the people of Kitten Rescue aren't content to just sit around all day. And in fact, we've come up with some pretty impressive ways to help even more animals in the city of Los Angeles.
We started the Working Cat program in 2017 to honor Mark Dodge, who's one of the co-founders of Fix Nation. We pull unsocialized cats from the city shelters, feral cats, cats that have behavioral problems that are going to be euthanized, and we place them in our Working Cat program at barns and backyards and breweries. And then the cats provide organic rodent control. Most of them are great mouses.
In 2020, for Giving Tuesday, we decided we wanted to do something really special. Instead of just asking people to give, we wanted to give back in a big way. So we decided to clear East Valley Shelter. And it was the most exhilarating day. We took every cat, whether they were sick or injured, feral or tame, seniors or babies, we took them all. And in 2021, we cleared North Central Shelter. And clearing the shelters has been so gratifying. We want to continue doing this in the future and save as many cats as possible.
We started the Community Cat program in 2021, and we turned out 1,000 cats, and we are on our way to do 1,000 cats this year. We hope to do 1,000 cats a year till there's no more homeless cats.
As the organization has grown and evolved over the past 25 years, the heart of Kitten Rescue has remained its dedicated volunteers. And they're not the kind of people who say, it's someone else's problem, because they know someone else isn't going to magically appear. No, they're the ones who choose to stand up for animals who can't stand up for themselves. And they are the key to Kitten Rescue's continued success, and we are so thankful for everything they do.
Hi, I'm Tristy, and I've been volunteering with Kitten Rescue for the past 3 years, and I help with the social media.
My name's Heather Kurgan, and I have been a Kitten Rescue volunteer for 5 years. And this is my kitty, Helmar. Helmar, high five.
Hi, I'm Pat. I've been a volunteer at Kitten Rescue now for a little over 6 years, and my favorite thing to do is to work with the special needs CH kitties.
I'm Kelly. I've been a volunteer at Kitten Rescue for 8 years, and I've been primarily focused on FELV cats for the past 4 years.
Hi, I'm Darla, and this little girl is Sunny. I've been with Kitten Rescue for 16 years now, volunteering and fostering. And congratulations, Kitten Rescue, on 25 years of saving the animals.
My name is Jen. I started volunteering right before we bought the sanctuary.
My name is Susan Winsberg, and I've been volunteering with Kitten Rescue since 2004. It's been the most rewarding and gratifying experience of my life.
Hi, my name is Nellie, and I have been volunteering for 20 years, and I love every minute of it. And this is my cat, Raquel, who I adopted from here about 4 years ago.
Kitten Rescue exists to help animals who have lost their homes, who have been abandoned, or who never had a home. To give hope to animals in hopeless situations. And looking back tonight, I'd say, yeah, we've been doing a pretty amazing job.
People ask me all the time if I ever thought Kitten Rescue was going to turn out to be as big an organization as it is, and honestly, I did not. I tell people that I feel kind of like a parent whose child has grown up to be an Olympic athlete, because when I just started it was me in a couple of cages, and I had no idea that 25 years later we would have hundreds of volunteers and a sanctuary and have saved over 31,000 cats. It's just remarkable to me, and I'm so proud.